Welcome back to Wrestling in Mom's Basement. This is going to be the weekly review show for Raw, SmackDown, 205 Live, NXT, and NXT UK for the week of February 18th. I, of course, am Patrick Young. This guy to my right is my co-host, Joe Venuto.
Monday Night Raw kicked on with Triple H opening things up. He says that time of year one of the Mania Road. And the last 24 hours between that and Chamber should be important. I bet the time is with the stuff. Like Sasha and Bayley becoming the first ever woman tag teams. Fourth ever woman tag teams, for this counting.
Yeah.
Or Finn Balor win the Intercontinental title. Or Kofi Kingston to get that close to winning the WWE Championship. The face like that. Well, it might have been the last pop of the night.
Yeah. It's the only thing, one of the few things Lafayette actually popped for, so.
Yeah, they like that more than all three things you mentioned. With Kofi Chen getting little time. That brings Shorty Becky, who shows enough of her getting shot around it. Not professionally, that's to say that if she does that again, she'll be suspended. On a personal level, though, that was pretty cool. Speaking of cool, was announcing on ESPN not more than a DX. China and the other people were going to the whole thing this year. Shorty's also oversees their third global tour brand NXT. So there were some people making their debut on Raw. That'll be Ricochet, Aleister Black, Johnny Gargano, and Ciampa. It wasn't clear on Raw that if it was a one-off or a permanent thing. As the week went by, it seems like it's more semi-permanent than one-off.
Yeah.
But we weren't done yet, though, because there was a bunch of tables sitting on the stage for a very good reason. As I say, that's sarcastically possible. Braun Strowman defeated Baron Corbin in table tennis. In 14 minutes and 35 seconds.
Yeah, I do have a couple complaints about this match.
14 minutes and 35 seconds.
One, it was way too long.
I don't care how better than usual it was. 14 minutes and 35 seconds watching those two lumbering idiots around the ring. By the way, I got a major complaint about Braun. Not so much Corbin, believe it or not, but continue.
I do have a couple complaints. Yeah, it was pretty long.
14 minutes and 35 seconds. I thought it was shorter than that.
Then, literally, they gave him a street fight the night before, and they just give him one star with Raw.
This is actually a compliment. I thought it was shorter than that. So, then that's good.
Yeah.
I thought it was like 10 minutes.
But I actually didn't mind this one. I'm not going to say I was jumping for joy after this match. Like, oh my god, it's fantastic.
But
it wasn't. I didn't really necessarily care, but I felt more effort in this match than either Corbin or Braun has put in weeks before. So
when Troy said there was a tables match, first thing that popped in my head was, oh good, it's 1999 again. So we're doing random matches with no rhyme or reason on the WWE.
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh no, wait a minute. They used the table like before.
Yeah.
Then I dry it because it's there still. And then I watched the match. And it was shorter it was longer than I thought it was, so that's a good sign.
But you didn't care.
Well, it was very nice that Strowman just to beat the least interesting and intimidating heel in recent memory, get back and win that he didn't need to get back in the first place. So, this feud's been going on for a few years now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Months, but
yeah.
Years.
Felt like years.
I'm still waiting for it to get interested in the first place, so. Not sure what the end game's supposed to be. I'm hoping this was the end game. Seems like something we should have reached like 3 years ago when this feud first started, but it's like the freaking Gil Kim Marie feud from Impact. That's what's going on for years. And it was only like 3 months.
Yeah.
But if views aren't, am I the only one that knows really how bad Braun is? Seems like anything anymore he's in. Tag match. Oh, if it's not with Roman. Tag match or Big Show. Tag match. Gimmick match.
Yeah.
Some sort of handicap where the heels gotta do all the work. Gimmick match. 6-man tag match.
Or singles matches with an actual good worker.
Right. But she doesn't get him on. Right. So, like, you're really starting to see his handicaps now.
The more you use them, the more he's going to be exposed.
Yeah.
Is Braun a strong worker? No, but he can be fun. He can be fun in matches.
Roman.
Big Show.
Roman. Big Show.
Yeah.
Roman. Big Show.
Yeah.
Some people only have chemistry with 2 people. Just because they look different. They're going to stay around for a while because he stands out among the rest of the roster.
Yeah.
He's done as a main event.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And no, I'm not even blaming Lafayette there. Nobody can give a crap about him right now.
No.
That's not them.
But honestly, Brock doesn't want to work with him anymore.
Go for Brock.
And Brock's going to be near the title for the rest of his days.
Years.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, see, that's something I respect about Brock, once again. Brock values himself. He's not slumming it with DC, yes?
Yeah.
As Sherman's leaving, what the fuck is this new thing with Raw? Like, segments or segue into each other that... This one kind of makes sense because of history, but then there's other ones that don't make no sense. It seems like they get jump. Seems like they were jumping from segment to segment to get a commercial.
Yeah.
Instead of letting them breathe, it seemed like every time there was a match or promo coming on, there was like a commercial. Getting ready to start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Point A, Strowman's leaving. Paul Heyman comes out and tells him to go to the back. That might have been Paul Heyman telling him to go to the back, which was taking forever to talk. Then Strowman grabbed him by the neck before letting him go. The first thought in my head is, oh, please tell me we're not getting on Strowman versus Lesnar match. After that break, Heyman introduced us to a video. That's the only reason why Heyman was on the show. On Lesnar's page at the top of the company. This included many biography of Lesnar, WWE, and UFC, I think.
Oh, and by the way, they do replay the video later on.
Yeah, that's part 2.
Oh, it's part 2, okay.
And Rise up with Lesnar breaking the streak, and we'll be back to that later. Then back in the arena, Heyman takes a quick look at his poll, how much of a chance Rollins has. This brings out Finn for some reason. And after a break, Heyman was gone. So, to me, I don't know about you, I thought it was pretty clear that he wasn't even done yet.
Yeah.
Heyman, like, if you start taking a poll about Rollins, Finn comes out, the break comes on, and Heyman's gone and Finn has him, like.
Yeah.
The Finn's all about not having a title for a long time. And how he grew up watching some of the greater Con champions, this brings out subdued Leah Rush. Who says Bobby Lashley deserves the champion? Q Lashley from behind like Balor out. Rush joins Lashley run for adulty as their issues seem to have already been forgotten.
Yeah.
So, Rush hits the final hour, but here's Ricochet for a save. Time for a tag match. Ricochet for Balor defeated Bobby Lashley and Leah Rush.
I think it was a decent enough showcase for Ricochet. Would like to see a little bit more time go to him. But honestly, I'm not going to say I wasn't smiling the entire time seeing Ricochet on Monday Night Raw. So I think maybe my enjoyment level was a little more high than what the match called for, but still, Ricochet on Raw, still excellent stuff.
Complaining about the match, I thought it went about twice as long as it needed to for what they were going for. It was 18 minutes and 3 seconds. Probably could chop this down to like 9 minutes, 10 minutes, and get the job done faster.
Yeah. You could have.
Because the Heat segment on Finn went long. The Ricochet stuff at the end was exactly what it should have been, but it felt like I type of combined 2 stories instead of making things drag on too long.
Yeah.
Just let Ricochet clean house to start, do a short Heat segment on Balor, and then do the same finish, and this is way better. Balor gives Ricochet the ring in, nice moment though. Joey's talking to Natalia. When Drew McIntyre comes in, Drew wants Seth Rollins side because he wants to go to WrestleMania. Dean Ambrose comes in and says he'll fight Drew tonight, slaps her face, and then Triple H had a fine line saying, "You still want Seth, or do you want me to change that over?" And Drew says he'll take heed. Then we get to the Lucha House party, but while we're doing that, let's stop and take a look at Becky Lynch getting suspended last week in the middle of the Lucha House party entrance. Then while we're doing that, we'll also show you the attack at the house show on Saturday. And her attack at Charlotte and Ronda Rousey the night before. I had no idea why they were doing these entrances before going somewhere else thing, but it was getting annoying quick.
Yeah.
Next, Lucha House Party defeated Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins.
A fair little match, but it was more about continuing the story of Kurt Hawkins still being the one that loses the match.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that this goes somewhere by WrestleMania, and make it a little bit more meaningful. And if it does, I think this thing is really good.
Yeah. This will be the moment where the story doesn't obviously change right now.
Yeah.
And as I was quickly advance, Hulk is almost has to win something at some point. No, I'm not sure where he goes from there after he wins the tag titles. I think that's where they go, but knowing them, who the hell knows? It could be Zack that just can't fed up with him, and he'd be Zack on a random episode of Raw before Andre John Battle Royal.
Yeah.
Knowing them. But that's the point. The losses don't mean as much anymore because they never made a story out of it. That's the thing. And they've been doing this for like 2 years now. So.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for more Raw zaniest, the zany part of Raw, Heavy Machinery come out on the stage for a chat. They're all about stakes and weights and want to fight anyone around here, so that's all good. But then Lacey Evans comes out and walks down the ramp and realizes she's on Raw, and then she turns back. And comes up to stand behind the two of them. And it looked like they were starting a stable for some reason. Thank God they didn't do that on SmackDown. But it looked like they were going to become a stable for reasons. Then they walk down the ramp to the Bushwhacker walk and then come back up, and Lacey seems pleased. Gargano and Ciampa are in the back. When Bobby Roode and Chad Gable come in, they both want to shot the Revival, come in to say they have some history of their teams. Ciampa says they're here to make an impact, but Revival doesn't need a respect. Up next, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa defeated the Revival.
Ridiculously insane that we got to see DIY versus the Revival on Monday Night Raw. And a very good match, too, I thought.
My match of the night on
My
Raw.
match of the night for Raw, too.
1 week. It lasted 1 week. They could go a single week without jobbing a Revival out. That's impressive. No, it's not. You could do this against Roode and Gable.
Could have had Roode and Gable.
If you set up that match fairly, but remember, there's no guaranteed title shots. But instead, the solution was having was cleaner. It was a good match.
Yeah.
And DIY, because on Raw they were back to being DIY altogether, with their NXT feud mostly being ignored on Raw. They won the big debuts the right day, but this made my head hurt all over again. Which for Raw, only my whole body hurts from watching by the time I'm done. So for my head to just hurt.
That's an improvement right there, isn't it?
Balor welcomes Ricochet to Raw backstage. Well, that was nice of him. He could have done that in the ring. And then he walks away.
Or on those social media pictures where he was standing there.
Yeah, before the show. Yeah. Leaving Ricochet told me how I can't believe he got here. This is better than anything he's ever imagined. You haven't seen a lace of him. Kevin Owens is seeing a movie with his son and doesn't know where to change one from the popcorn soda. Why the hell would you start changing a movie theater? Anyway, he remembers why he started.
Popcorn soda is about $10.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, it might be more than $10.
Yeah, he gave him 20. So yeah,
20. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know who's.
Yeah, that's probably about the price of a soda and a popcorn in a movie theater nowadays.
Anyway, he remembers why he started fighting in the first place, and he can't wait to do it again. I've enjoyed these segments, a little head scratching. If I'm thinking where we're going, okay. But they're not going with this. You have one of the best talkers in the company, and his gimmick is he's a typical dad.
Dad bod Kevin Owens should be his moniker when he comes back.
This is very inspiring stuff if he's not going to Dale Bryan. If he's not going to Dale Bryan, it's definitely a role gimmick. Here are Bayley and Sasha for their first time as champions. I think I heard loud noise at funerals. They've been together for years.
From the casket. Right.
Not for the people cry or celebrate a person's life, just for the casket.
Yeah.
They've been together for years now because Creative don't know what to do with them otherwise. So it's fine paid off after everything else they've done, which isn't much on the main roster. They were born to do this and they'll be holding the titles for a long time. Anyone from the past, present, or future from Raw, SmackDown, NXT can come into their titles. As they're ready to go, her and Nia and Tamina with microphones. Don't know why you would give either a microphone, especially Tamina. For interruption, you can see coming in second, Bayley and Sasha both out with the titles. Or from when they won the titles. Nia tells about how Sasha always loses her first offense. To be fair. Not Nia Faye, but she has a point.
She got a point. Good point.
And it sounds like we have a Tamina said. And then it sounds like we have a title match. A quick brawl breaks down to Samoan's leave. Yeah, no, she's not Samoan. We'll just go with the fact she's Samoan now. DeJarvis showed us Hall of Fame video. It was very cool. Though they probably should have a memorial video, not from China, for Pedro Morales, because neither show did that, and he is one of their bigger stars of all time. They could probably squeeze that in there too.
Isn't he the first WWE champion or WWF champion? No.
That would be no, that's still Bruno.
That's Bruno.
Yeah.
He was a first though, wasn't he?
Triple Crown.
Triple Crown.
Yeah. So that might have been nice to throw in right to that.
Yeah.
It's not like Raw has a problem doing video packages and recaps.
They love those.
Up next, Drew McIntyre squashing Ambrose. Same man, 56 seconds. They literally just did a video package.
Yeah.
Then we get... Okay.
Yeah, there wasn't really anything to say.
It was basically
Drew
squash.
squashed the shit out of him.
Then we get more of the Lesnar video. Starting with the destruction of John Cena SummerSlam 2014. With that out of the way, we jump forward and out of order to look at everyone else Lesnar's destroyed over the years. Rollins is beaten down over and over, but keep going, so Lesnar's going to put him down WrestleMania. That's neither a prediction nor a spoiler, or it's the end of the story or anything except for Rollins. Rollins says Lesnar has to accept his fate. It's over WrestleMania. It's for Seth's fate. He's got to leave on his feet or on stretcher or he's leaving as champion. Ambrose comes in and says where Seth was out there. This is funny too. As Seth said, "How you completely lose your mind?" Dean steers over, shrugs, says and walks away. Here's Elias for a song.
Dean isn't a special type of I don't give a fuck anymore. Those last 2 months.
Here's Elias for a song, but here I'm talking about how Falby is with his treatment around here. He's just telling that characters are going to be around here a long time. He says he needs everybody to silence themselves. Elias, were you watching the previous 2 hours?
Elias, babe. They're already silent. They're not really doing much.
He's also the most hygienic person this town's ever seen. Chances are. As for tonight, he knows everyone's a cipher NXT starts to debut when the song begins. But gets cut off by the Titantron, not Aleister Black's entrance, but by the Titantron, then Aleister's entrance. But yeah, Aleister. Up next, Aleister Black defeated Elias. 7 minutes and 59 seconds. I thought it was like 3 minutes.
I thought it was like 3 minutes.
Jesus, Elias sucks. That's why the match. That's why I
yeah, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say that they didn't pick the best opponent for Aleister. It's not like he stood toe to toe with Dean or Drew. It was Elias. Pretty much anybody that has a pulse interrupts Elias. Even the quiet ass Lafayette crowd interrupted Elias. So it's not necessarily special, and Elias isn't necessarily the strongest person to make somebody look that good. So maybe not been the best choice, but I think for what they did, it was fine.
This was an exercise in waiting for the Black Mace. They did it right for him by not having to spend too much time before we got to the big finish. There you go. Aleister's a versatile performer. But the strikes are what's going to carry him. But at least put him in every somebody worth his time. Me, Black Mace is what matters most, so when I see the strikes are going to carry him. It was a good shot, then, too. He kept the last title.
Yeah.
And the main event, Roll was televised. Ronda Rousey defeated Ruby Riott.
A pretty good match. This probably should have been the match we got on the pay-per-view. And the pay-per-view match should have been the one we got.
Don't apply logic and roll. Just keep it. Try. Just keep it.
But whatever.
No, the pay-per-view match should never happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, not even a roll. Never happened.
So this is technically the one we should have gotten. And it was a good match. I thought Ruby did a good job at going up to Ronda. But honestly, we all knew the ending as soon as Ronda comes out. Or as soon as Ronda's announced in the match. And also, it was kind of a flat way to end Raw. Where it was just, Ronda wins, walks around the ring, celebrates, and then show cuts off. Here you go to Temptation Island.
This is the match they should have had passed right to pay-per-view. it wasn't exactly pay-per-view worthy, considering who was in it, but it was better than what we got at the pay-per-view. Like past times, I don't even think that anybody was even buying even a slight change in this title match. So, either the night before or overall. At least you got some good action on even a near full too. So, and Ruby got some heat back from the previous night. So
Yeah.
which you really needed for the previous night because good enough, nothing worth seeing. Pezaz Ronda beats up the Squad to end the show.
It's kind of a flat ending.
Fly ending, fly crown. Fly show if you take out the 4 people.
Okay. Well, thank God the 4 people were there.
Flat will be better than what they've been, so look at that.
Yeah.
We're going for a little. Roman's return to Raw next week, thank the Lord. And Ric Flair celebrating his birthday, thank the Lord.
Yes.
Side note because with Shane coming out, but during his entrance, let's go to the video of the elimination chamber match. Back in the arena, Shane brings up the NXT names who made their debuts. Last night, they impressed with so much. Last night, they're going to be here tonight as well. Q Mister upset that he hasn't slept in 2 days because of the guilt he's feeling with Shane's loss. Miz and Mister uses Shane to make his dad proud. And then Shane brought his dad out here. That made his dad say how proud he was of Miz and how he loved him. It was one of the best moments of his life, and now he needs something. There are no more romantic rematches. At least they brought it up before they do what they do, but at least they brought up the fact that there's no more rematches. And that's Shane and McMahon. That can give himself a rematch. But it's a shame McMahon anything to do about Shane Ken. This brings up the Usos to say, well. Jay's willing to give him a chance to admit that Miz is a joke and a loser. Shane doesn't want to hear his partner and sold like that, so the rematch is going for Fastlane in Miz's hometown.
Good opening segment.
Yeah. By the way, Miz's dad's the worst parent of all time. His son main event wrestled freaking Mania for crying out loud.
And he wasn't proud of him until he won the tag team titles with Shane.
Well, doesn't he think his dad parenting was Shane, right? But I'm not getting vibes that Miz's. Really, Shane feels like he's the one that should turn. I don't know why. Miz is just making me connect with him.
Yeah.
And plus, somebody's hurt. And when they said later in the show his dad's going to be there, I don't think they will have the... All the McMahons are heels.
That's true, yeah.
Oh, well, Triple H decides I'm going to win.
Yeah.
But the other 2 are heels. All McMahon blood relatives are heels. Video on Aleister Black told him how everything's going for a day here. Now, this show is 2 hours. It has the time to do this.
Yes.
But the 3-hour rule can't do something like that. I'm not talking about Michael Cole voiceover work that sounded like Cole was being force-fed lines. I'm talking about a video package on them telling us who they are. We didn't get that. We got this before all 4 of their matches. Up first, Aleister Black defeated Andrade.
Very good match. Much better showcase for, I was about to say Andrade, for Aleister. Because he knows Andrade. They've had very good matches.
In that building.
Especially in that building. So I thought this was a much better showcase for Aleister, and you got a little bit more of his character than you did on Raw as well.
Obviously it wasn't quite their TakeOver Classic, but it was an entertaining match with fans while being into things way more than they were the previous night.
Thank God for New Orleans after Lafayette.
And that was the kind of thing that gave me hope for the rest of the night with that. Why they didn't have these debuts in New Orleans, which has been a good town for WWE over the last few years. Because Roll needed it more, you see what? See, Rolls was rushed in terms of...
I want you to remember when we were talking about the shakeover, remember you did our shakeover. Shake-up?
Yeah.
Where I said Raw's roster looks too thin for a 3-hour show. They're probably going to do a trade, another trade at some point. I may have been wrong about the trade.
Big time.
But I wasn't But I wasn't wrong that they had to do something to Raw.
They did trade Tamina.
See?
You were. They didn't get rid of nobody.
No.
But they didn't get.
They just picked up Tamina. That Raw is going to have. Essentially, Raw had to do something.
Paige was the best GM ever. She got rid of Tamina.
Yeah. For nothing. She won that trade, too. How do you give away somebody, not get anybody back?
And still win.
Still win the trade.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Paige is still the best ever. Yeah, but that was with a full roster. All the injuries
that's with Roman.
And I wasn't Sammy.
Yeah, that's with those three guys. Where I said they're eventually going to have to do something because the roster's too thin.
Right.
I said a trade. I know I used those words.
They picked Tamina.
They picked up Tamina, who has weirdly been a big acquisition for them. As a woman's contender.
For reasons. And they got the 10 NXT talents.
Yeah, and then the 10 NXT talents. The only thing is, SmackDown used them, but SmackDown doesn't necessarily need to use them as much.
Yeah, well, after SmackDown, I do want to see, when they officially pull the shows, Alistair I'm sticking with for these people on SmackDown.
Oh, yeah.
The other three, I think, will survive on Raw.
Oh, yeah.
They don't need to be on Raw. But they had to, I really don't see why we can't put all the talented people on SmackDown. And then just pull the sucky people on Raw.
We just might.
Might as well. Well, Fox wants, Fox should get.
But yeah.
Remember, USA didn't want them. They said we'll take you back if nobody else wants you.
Yeah.
Just saying. Gargano and Ciampa said he made a career out of defying expectations. Ciampa does his best working in the spotlight. Gargano told her how they went to war here a year ago in the building, and now they're together as the future. A little better, not great, but a little better than Raw's lack of tension. The bar come in and say no one knows or cares who they are. Giants says they're here to break the bar. Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles are backstage, agree to work together tonight in the 6-man tag. Kofi Kingston comes in, offers a pancake branch for a single piece.
A pancake olive branch. They did say pancake branch, but olive branch meaning he's trying to a peace between us.
Then up next we got a video on DIY. Separately.
Yeah.
But a video. Next, Johnny Gargano, Thomas Ciampa defeat the bar.
Good match. I like this better than DIY's match on Monday. But I do think... I think they worked better with the Revival, but I thought this match was better, if that makes any sense.
Plenty in your world.
I thought this match was a little bit more entertaining.
There we go.
And I think if... Literally I say that because...
I think the Raw match was a rush version of what they could do.
Yeah.
The Raw match was more
It's a rushed version. This one...
The Raw match was more perfectly wrestled.
I think if Gargano and Ciampa have a little bit more time to work with the bar... I mean, they probably worked with Cesaro before, but probably not in a long time.
Right, and never Sheamus. If they have a little bit more time with each other, get to know each other on house shows, put those matches on pay-per-view, you're going to get excellent tag matches. Yeah. The Porters, though, definitely in the knee and back seem okay.
Yeah, that scared the crap out of me.
As Ciampa was walking around with a bunch of limp, and Sheamus was working on the match. You knew the what was coming out. I'm still not sure to expect from the call-ups, but at least the crowd was higher here.
Yeah.
No, they were coming in also NXT. Storylines, that would make things much better, but especially where... No spoilers, just let you know, especially where NXT goes in about a month. It'll be nicer if they acknowledge the NXT storyline sooner rather than later. Let me just leave it at that. Video on Ricochet. Showing keeps a lot of his foot dives, because we have a lot of time on SmackDown to do that.
Yeah.
DJ Starks is going to the Hall of Fame again. Well, not again, but second time they actually. Here's Asuka, have her resume listed off. But right now, she feels a shuffle. Right now, she wants a fresh challenge because she wants to know who is ready for Asuka right now. This brings up Mandy and Sonya. Well, Mandy's saying that she's ready. Up next, Mandy defeat Asuka.
I think this is SmackDown's one true mistake. Asuka hasn't been seen since Royal Rumble. And you bring her back to have her be pinned clean or be pinned by Mandy.
Yeah.
They even overbooked it where Lacey walked out and did her turn back and walk back up the ramp.
Realized she was at NXT. They went back.
Yeah. You had Sonya out there as well. But you had Asuka get rolled up because Mandy covered her wrong eye. And Asuka fell for it. I think that's SmackDown's biggest mistake in about a month.
Yeah, Asuka needs to stay out of New Orleans. I thought they were going.
That town is not good for her.
I thought they were going for her, but they kind of made you win off the count out with the knee or something like that.
And Insignia Holder or...
Mandy's only a step up from the ladder from Carmella. It's only a step up the ladder from Carmella. And that's not enough time for pin Asuka like that. So,
no.
I'm not a fan of this kind of book with WWE. Used to love it. Probably because of how easy it is. So, more than anything else. Charlotte recaps Becky Lynch attacking her. Or the weekend says she's going to the main event Mania. It's the main event because she's in it, which is a good line and the truth. Mrs. Dow being a front, well, not the full truth is because we're on a big point. Mrs. Dow being a forward face lady, and the reason why I said Shane might be turning because Shane gave Miz like a weird look when he walked away. That his dad was in the front row. What if Vince punched Mrs. Dad?
That and Miz just announced he's having another baby too.
Yeah, I know.
And the crowd popped again.
He's a most rude person.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the guy in the main event. Next, Ricochet defeated Eric Young.
Yeah, I thought this was a more solid showcase for Ricochet. I don't like Eric Young's first appearance in
years
since last year. Literally, I don't remember him being on Sanity being on SmackDown
right
since the New Year. I don't like that fact, but I thought they did a good job with Ricochet, and that was the whole point of the thing.
Yeah, that's the kind of match Ricochet need to have on Monday. Fighting against Allies, making the comeback with the face-face high-flying offense. It worked well here. I had a good time watching him here. There's nothing else. It's nice to see Saturday getting a spot on the show. There's no reason not to have them around at least once in a while.
Yeah. You can also throw Nikki with them, too. That'd be good, too.
New Day says Kofi's rise has been over 7 days, but over 11 years. That's longer than Instagram's been around. Xavier and Big E push for Kofi to get the wrestling title shot. Throw a shot at Empire. But Kofi says they deserve thanks for letting him be in the chamber in the first place. So they need to beat his firm momentum. So Big E has the intro. We had the same kind of knowledge movie through the promo from the previous night. Main event. Kofi kicks AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy defeat Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, and Samoa Joe.
It's usually your big main event 6-man tag, but sometimes those can be just a lot of fun. Put in 6 of your top guys in the match and
won't not work.
Yeah, exactly. And especially SmackDown's top 6, it's going to be very hard for that not to work.
You saw Ray sit on the sidelines, so that's what we mean by top 6, and that's a compliment. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Ray should be on like within the next